get right into it and start off with this guy. So, if you don't know who Kyle Wagner is, basically, you know what? Let's let the video say who he is. How about we start there?
My name is Kyle. I'm
What's poppin',
Antifa, and there's
Kyle?
so much rage in me that I've had to record this like 15 times trying to get the message out.
Okay.
They f***ed up. Okay?
Oh, did
Go
they?
watch my other videos. Doesn't matter if you're not here and you're not caught up. You missed the f***ing fight. But if you are, it's time to suit up. Boots on the ground. Nicollet and 26th.
Oh, is
My
it?
house is 4 blocks away. Anywhere between Franklin and Nicollet and 26th and Nicollet. Show up, ready to go. Okay, not talking about peaceful protests anymore. We're not talking about having polite conversations anymore.
Oh,
I am talking specifically to my followers. This
got
is
it.
everything I have talked about, and this is exactly what I said was going to happen. This is
Oh, is it?
exactly what I said was going to come when we didn't go and march on Whipple with guns.
Whipple's a
Sorry,
detention
but
center.
welcome to America 2026, where Second Amendment is the only thing that's going to keep you protected from literal Nazi gunmen that are killing innocent people in the street with impunity. This is not a joke.
Oh,
There's
it's not,
nothing
is it?
fun to chant about it. Get your guns
Right.
and stop these people.
Right. So you guys all remember that guy, and yes, this guy is not okay. You're correct for that. But I think we all remember this guy. Well, newsflash. That guy is now this guy.
I haven't seen badge numbers.
I haven't seen badge numbers. Yo, these people are relentless. Imagine if they use that energy for actual good, actual change in the community, or legislative change. Imagine how much we could get done with that level of energy.
We literally have policies. Did you not go through the front door because you don't have a key? You didn't see our policies here?
As they care about policies. I think that's hilarious. I'll care about our policies even though he's a criminal.
Yeah, you can't get in here because you don't live here. I live here by myself. How safe do you think I'm gonna feel? How safe am I gonna fucking tonight?
We gotta
I
take
live
pictures.
here. You can't tell me to
Take
fucking
pictures.
back
You
up.
could have did it the
This is my
listen.
home. This is what you did. Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe? Yeah, I'm sure. Because you have a gun. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking guy with a big fucking.
So you didn't read the policy at the front
Listen,
door,
I'm a
right?
big guy with a
now
big
you're
gun.
Now anybody can get it. Yeah.
It's basically left it open so anybody can walk up in the people's home. Look at that.
Here they go with the noise again.
What they doing?
My God, they're gonna drive me
What they
crazy.
doing? Look at what they doing.
That's where I live. That's where I live. I couldn't even get into my own home because of you idiots. You could have gotten a warrant and gone through the fucking front door.
That's what I'm saying. Hampton County's right down the street.
This is my fucking home. This is my fucking home, and this is what you're doing. No. I'm a fucking actually studying. I should be here banging on my goddamn stairwell. No.
So why are you not in your house?
Listen to me.
I don't get it.
Listen to me. You don't understand. This is my home. This is my home. This is not where you live. This is my home. You lied. You can read our policies. They're on all the doors. They're on all the doors. Yeah, walk away. Because you have a conscience and you're listening to me. Walk away. Walk away. I
Makes no
live here.
sense.
You
And they're
don't.
breaking the law too. You're breaking the law.
Oh, are they?
You're breaking the law.
What law would that be? I'm
Violating
curious.
people's civil rights.
Take you to get this training, huh? How long did it take you to get this training? 3 days? 3 days?
Guys.
3 days? For what?
Oh, they didn't even show it. Okay, I take it back. I thought it was gonna be a nice cutscene, but I guess not. Oh, here it is. This is the video I was looking for. So there's our lovely Kyle Wagner. Look at him. Peaceful. Okay, that's oh no, that's AI. All right. Okay, that's not what I meant to show. That's not what I meant to show. I'm not here for AI shit. Hold up. There's got to be a video of him. What's it say? If you f***ed up enough that HSI is arresting you, a piece of glass and some shrieking banshees aren't going to stop them. Right. Right. HSI is completely different than police. That's Homeland Security, buddy. You are screwed. Okay. Why can't I find the actual video of him? This is also him, by the way. This is also him dressed up as a girl. Like, be where be where you want to be, I guess, but god damn. This is crazy. I want to see the actual video of him getting arrested. I thought that was it. My bad. I obviously didn't watch that video before I started. But regardless, there's plenty of pictures like this one. We've seen them all. But my overall point was that he got arrested and he is now in federal custody. Ultimately, that's what you get. Here it is. This is another picture of him. You know, ultimately, it's kind of ironic. You look at this situation, right? And you have this gentleman who's making threats and speaking clearly as to what we should do, and what should happen. And then when it came time for actual action and they came to get him, you notice that he was caught peacefully. Now, I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't go peacefully, but my point is he talked a whole lot of shit, and he really was like, oh, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that, screw this, screw that. And then ultimately, when they came knocking on his door, he didn't get in a shootout. He didn't fight with them. He went nice and peacefully. And this is a perfect example of what I keep telling people is that if you continue to listen to these folks who are telling you, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that, and when they speak, they're speaking of violence, I promise you it's not going to end well for you. It's not. Not only that, but these are the first people to throw their hands up and be like, no, I don't want no smoke, because they're not serious about what they're talking about. They're not about what they talk about. They really aren't. It takes a very particular person to be able to speak the level of shit that he spoke and then follow through with it. I'm not requesting that things happen. I'm not trying to even incite any violence or anything like that. I'm just trying to point out the perspective of, it's always the loudest dogs that whimper when you flinch at them. You know what I mean? They'll whimper the loudest from the slightest movement. And it's just, again, it's one of these things where people who are about the shit they talk about, they don't need to broadcast it to the world. There's no need for that. Like there's zero need for that. You're not gonna get the result you want. And I'm curious how many I'm curious how many followers he has. I haven't been able to find his. I think he's on. Is it TikTok? It is. Might be TikTok, but I haven't been able to find his profile. Then again, in all fairness, I haven't really looked that hard to try to find it. I honestly, I don't even want to look for his profile at this point, but I'm willing to bet that he didn't have that very large of a following or that much support to be doing what he was doing. I think he wanted to be a mascot for the movement, and just like most people do the things that they do, especially when their moral compass is not pointed in the best direction, he's doing it for material gain, monetary gain. Really, I'm willing to bet. Because most of these people who have this thought process, that's what they do it for. They don't do it because they're trying to be noble and they're actually, going to follow through with things they say. Because once they get pressed a little bit, they're screwed. They literally just fold. Let's see what he had to say in this interview. See if it's any better.
I own my weird queer stuff. I am all the things they hate about Antifa. I'm a union guy that dresses up in women's clothing, and I'm queer, but I'm also a father, and I'm covered in tattoos, and I love the Church of Satan's, commandments and stuff, I'm a crazy leftist. I'm a crazy leftist. Sure, that was the whole point when I started doing I'm Kyle, I'm Antifa, is like, all my tattoos are anti-fascist, memorabilia, like the White Rose movement and Viva la Resistance and the Quick Thang Duck, the Mahayana Buddhist monk who self-immolated in Saigon Square. And it all has it's all kind of about the same thing, right? So that's why I was so outspoken, because when they started saying things like, oh, if you're anti-fascist, you're a terrorist and we're coming for you, I was like, well, I'm right here, bro. What are you talking about? I'm a terrorist. I own my weird queer stuff. I am all.
Yeah, I mean, if you know the definition of terrorism, it's, using violence or fear in order to convince people of a political idea or in order to change their mind of a political idea. And that's not verbatim, but that's essentially what terrorism is. And so, you know, I think that's why, you know, a lot of folks are calling some of these folks domestic terrorism. And I don't disagree with it. I think if we're going to call them that, I think you need to treat it that way. You know, I've been going back and forth on like, all right, you know, we need to figure this out. You know, don't push people, don't do this, don't do that. But watching all the videos I've watched and seeing the reactions and the way that they're going, you know, the only way these folks learn is by throwing the book at them. Just the only way. Because they're not changing their behavior, and you have the mayor and the governor still not saying, hey, don't impede ICE. And you have situations that you can see even when they're going to arrest this guy who there's clear evidence of what he's doing and what he's saying, they're still in the way. Like they are doing some kind of patriotic thing. And I have a lot of more videos that we're going to watch today that you'll see where now they're even involving school kids. And this shit it's just crazy. It's literally, it feels never ending, really. That's what it feels like at this point. But yeah. Regardless, let's see what else I got for us today. Let's get to this next video. You know what? I don't want to do that just yet. We can talk about that in a second. I kind of want to keep this I guess you could say this Minnesota shit. We can keep it going, the protest stuff. So let's see what else we can find.
My partner right here was harassed by ICE yesterday at work.
I was followed all day.
At work?
All day at work. I was followed by ICE. I work for Amazon. They were following me the entire time, waiting for people to come out of their house and get packages. They were following me to see who came out of their houses.
So they used you in order to see the people coming in.
Yes, they did. That's why I'm out here right now.
So they followed a random UPS guy to see the people that are coming out of the houses? I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I'm gonna need a little bit more than just your word, my guy. Little bit more than just, oh, well, they were following me. Okay. I mean, you're here today. You're here right now. So if they were following you earlier, usually when they follow somebody, they lock their ass up. So I don't know. Let's see what else he has to say.
Doing it to stir fear into our community and get us to comply, and we will not comply.
Why do you think that they want that? What's the end game for them?
Because they're pissed off that we didn't vote for this, because we don't want this shit here. We never wanted this shit here. They want a regime. They want us to just bow at the knee for them, and we're not going to do.
Wait a minute. So they're doing this because you didn't vote for this. That doesn't make any sense. I think you have it the wrong way. I think plenty of people voted for this, therefore it's happening. You're just in the way. You happen to be cannon fodder. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm just, I'm just talking shit. Let's see what else she has to say.
That. He is enjoying this. He gets some sick thrill off of this. That's what people like him do. That's what narcissists do. They fucking tear everybody else down for their own personal gain. For those of you that are scared to come out, please do not worry. We've got your back. We are here to fight for you, and we're not going anywhere until these fascists are out of our fucking city.
Okay.